So this is the Sigma 70-200 f2.8. Its image quality is amazing. Its build quality is also amazing. And overall, it's just a great lens. But why am I telling you this? These are all the lenses I own, with the exception of the one I'm shooting on right now. Half of them are Canon and the other half are third-party lenses. But what are third-party lenses? They're basically lenses that are not produced by the manufacturer of your camera. So lenses like Tamron and Sigma, those are both third-party lenses. And in my opinion, I think it's better to buy those third-party lenses. And here's why. Those were kind of getting in the way. First of all, third-party lenses are almost always cheaper. For example, at the time of this recording, this Sigma 70-200 f2.8 is about $1,299 on Amazon. And then the Canon version of this lens is going for about $1,899 right now on Amazon. So if you were to buy the Sigma 70-200 rather than the Canon 70-200, you would save about $600. And this is the same for pretty much every third-party lens out there. Another example is the Sigma 24mm f1.4, I believe, and that runs for about $797. And then the Canon equivalent of that is about $1,549. Again, buying the Sigma version would save you about $752. Now, saving money is great and all, but what about the image quality? Well, from my experience, the image quality of third-party lenses is very similar to native lenses. Now, I haven't been able to test out the Sigma 70-200 compared to the Canon 70-200, but I can say that the image quality produced by this lens is still amazing. In fact, I've seen test and review videos of this lens compared to the Canon version of this lens, and the image quality definitely matches up. However, there might be some instances when the image quality is a little off when compared to the native lens. For example, the lens I'm shooting on right now is the Sigma 24-70 f2.8, and the Canon version of this lens is definitely better. But you really only notice the difference between the two if you're pixel peeping. So for most cases, if you're not pixel peeping, the Sigma 24-70 is still pretty good when it comes to image quality. I'm actually able to take some pretty sweet pictures with this thing. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying this video, it'd be really cool if you hit that like button. Let's try and get this video to 50 likes. Now back to the video. So the price is good, the image quality is good, but does it feel cheap? And that leads me into reason number 3. The build quality is basically identical. This Sigma 70-200 is made of a high quality aluminum alloy. It also has 2 really smooth focus rings, comes with a big fat lens hood, has a bunch of customizable buttons and switches, and there's a rubber weather sealing gasket around the rear end of this lens. So trust me when I say that this lens does not feel cheap whatsoever. And the same goes for the lens that I'm shooting on. And that gets us into our last reason. You have a large selection of companies to choose from when you buy third-party lenses. Sigma, Tamron, Zeiss, Rokinon, Samyang, Tokina. And those are just a few of the big name companies in third-party lenses. And if you want to check out any of those companies, I'll link them all in the description. Also, all those third-party lens companies, they make lenses that the name brand companies don't. An example would be the Sigma 56mm f1.4 for Canon. Canon doesn't make a lens like this. They have a 40mm pancake lens, I believe, and a few different 50mm, but they don't have a 56. So this is just another huge pro for buying third-party lenses because you do get a wider variety of lenses to choose from. And real quick, I do want to put out a disclaimer. If you do decide to buy a third-party lens, make sure you read reviews and do your research. The last thing you want to do is buy a third-party lens for a few $100 or even a few $1,000s, and when you get it, it's not what you expected. So just be careful when you're buying these lenses. All right, that's all I got. If you do want to see more videos just like this one, subscribe to the channel by clicking right here. Thanks for watching, and always remember to capture great moments. Peace.